this is the last of this particular series. And let's come to sit. As ever, I recommend sitting on a height. Ah. Right now, Alice is the only person clicked in, and she has to leave by 5:30. So if no one else clicks in, this is likely to be a shorter session, which maybe is good for anyone who's watching at home, so you don't feel obligated to do a whole hour. So go ahead and close your eyes. Roll your shoulders forward, up, back, and down. Relax your jaw. Whew. Place one hand on your belly. As you inhale, feel the belly swell. As you exhale, drift the belly back. Inhale, let the belly swell. Exhale, drift it back. So we'll practice Kapalabhati. This is a cleansing breath, especially here on the precipice of Yom Kippur. Maybe doing a little extra cleansing could be helpful. This is cleansing more like what's on the surface. So this week, yesterday, the weekend, but not 2 years ago. So let's start for Kapalabhati. Don't do this if you're pregnant, if you have uncontrolled high blood pressure, not if you have tachycardia or a hiatal hernia. Just breathe naturally if those conditions apply. Otherwise, let's inhale deeply and fully. Exhale completely. Inhale halfway and begin pumping the diaphragm. So rapid successive exhalations through the nostrils, in which the navel snaps back and up. Start to slow it down. Exhale. Inhale deeply and fully. Release your hand. Exhale, let that breath go. Soft jaw, soft tongue. Twists are also believed to be like purifying or cleansing. And I know Alice always enjoys twisting. So let's inhale, lift up the ribs, and exhale, take a simple twist to the right. So the right hand finds the floor or the support. The left hand finds the right thigh. Sit up nice and tall. Maybe you can twist a little deeper still. Pubic bone toward the navel, navel toward the spine, ear tips to the sky, shoulder tops cascading downward. Stay here and twist. Inhale. Exhale back through center and all the way to the left. So left hand to the ground, or the support, right hand to the thigh. Sit up, get a little taller. Maybe you can twist a little deeper. Collarbones wide, heart uplifted, face soft. Stay here, inhale. Maybe you can wring it out, twist a little deeper, and come back to center. Let's inhale the arms up alongside the ears. Let the left hand hold the right wrist and tilt yourself over to the left side. Yeah, draw the arm with you. Let the whole right side of the body arc over. Soft jaw, maybe you can lean a little bit more. Stay here and lean. We'll inhale back to center. Change the wrist grip and tilt over to the right side. So it's like an arc up and out and over. Let the whole left side of the body, almost like it's yawning. Let it yawn open. Stay here. Lean a little more. Let's inhale back up. We'll interlace the fingers, turn the palms to the sky. Inhale, arc up the spine, the face tilts. Exhale, tuck and round, palms forward, chin down. Inhale, the arms reach up. The heart rises. Exhale, tuck and round. Inhale, scoop the arms. Heart rises, face tilts. Exhale, tuck and round. Stay here. Chin down. Let the left ear roll over to the left shoulder. Right shoulder drops, right palm presses away. Exhale, chin through center, right ear to right shoulder. Left shoulder down, left palm away. Exhale, chin through center. Let's inhale the arms back up. Lift the heart. We'll swim the arms behind you. Lace the fingers. Open the chest, shine the heart to the sky. You might even lift your chin really high. Chin high, roll the upper arms open. Exhale, just tuck in your chin. And do that a couple of times, like a slow motion. Yes. And then release and release your hands. Change the cross of your feet, unless that doesn't feel good at all. Let's inhale as you're ready. Arms out. Stretch through the fingers. It's like the backs of the hands move toward each other. Good. See if you can get the backs of the hands to move without the front ribs gaping. So ribs and hips together. Reach out through the fingers, backs of the hands towards each other. We'll wrap right under, left over, hold shoulder blades. Lift up the elbows, drift the elbows forward, lean to the right. Rock forward, come up on the left, forward, up on the right. Again, over to the left and back. So here we are, upright. Let's lift the fingers. Maybe the palms can even touch, but feel like the elbows try to move to opposite sides. Maybe the elbows lift a little higher. Don't gape the front ribs. Keep lifting the whole rib cage off of the pelvis. Maybe the elbows lift higher. As the elbows lift, feel the forearms come forward away from your nose. Maybe the elbows lift. Exhale, twist to the right. Turn your face to the right. Maybe you can twist even more the upper back left shoulder opening a bit with this arm pattern. And then exhale, unwind your arms. Maybe the right hand tucks around behind you in search of the left hip or thigh. Collarbones wide, heart rising, peak all the way to the right. Even here, pubic bone to navel, navel to spine. And twist. Back to center, inhale, arms out to a T. Left under, right over, hold your shoulder blades. Lift up your elbows, drift them forward. Lean to the left. Rock forward, come up on the right. Rock forward, come up on the left. And again, to the right, and again, to the left. So lift your fingertips. Maybe the palms touch. Feel like the elbows continuously cross the midline. And breathe. Maybe the elbows lift a little higher. Send the breath into the back body. Forearms forward. Maybe your elbows lift higher still. Lift up your ribs. Twist to the right, to the left, sorry. Stay here. Twist a little more to the left. Elbows up, shoulders down. Twist to the left, eyes, face, all the way to the left, and then unwind your arms. The left hand maybe tucks all the way around behind you, finding the right hip or thigh. Collarbones wide. Feel like the heart is buoyant. Stay here. Twist a little bit more. And come back to center. Close your eyes. Feel the breath like aerating your inner body, like cleaning out the closets. Let's open the eyes and come on to hands and knees. Yeah. Maybe it feels really good to stretch one foot back. So drive the heel back. You can wiggle the hips. Pick up that foot and roll the ankle. Squeeze and fan the toes. You can bend the knee and circle the hip. Go in one, go in the other direction. And replace that knee. The other leg goes back. Drive back through the heel. Lift the foot, roll the ankle. Fan and claw the toes. Bend the knee, circle the hip. One direction, then the other. Stretch that leg and find hands and knees here. So inhale, tailbone up, belly down. Heart forward, lift your face. Exhale, tuck, round, hollow, drop the chin. Sitting bones lift, soft belly, broad collarbones, uplifted face. Exhale, tuck and round. Press the floor, drop the chin. Inhale, tailbone up, belly down, heart forward. Exhale, tuck and round. Let's sink the belly, open the collarbones, lift the face. Let's tuck the toes and lift the hips. Pedal out your feet in downward facing dog. You can bend both knees and just straighten one at a time. Let's get both knees to the ground. Step the right foot forward and sink the top of the left thigh down. And climb your hands to your front knee. Sinking the top of the thigh. Press into the knee, lift the heart. Shoulders down, soft face. Sink a little more. Let's inhale the arms up. Triceps in. Firm into the foot, arc up and back. Swim your arms behind you. Really roll the chest. Shine the heart to the sky. Keep sinking the top of the left thigh. Right hand to the thigh, left hand to the ground. Left toe is tucked. Drive that heel back in space. So let's find a twist. Left ribs to right thigh. Sweep the right arm up. Drift the arm behind you. Bend the elbow. Find the left hip or thigh. Keep rolling the upper chest open. Keep lifting the heart as you drive the left heel back. Inhale the right arm up. Right hand down. Downward facing dog. Let's bring both knees to the floor. Step the left foot forward. Sink the top of the right thigh. Climb your hands to your front knee. Keep sinking the thigh and press the knee away. Keep the neck easy. If you like, inhale your arms up. Even drift your arms behind you, maybe other thumb on top as you lace. Breathing. Exhale, left hand to the thigh, right hand to the ground. Right toes tuck, swivel the ribs. We'll stretch the left arm up. Tuck it behind, bend the elbow. Find the right hip. Twist, lift the heart. So let's inhale, left arm high, left hand down, downward facing dog. Let's bring both knees to the floor. Sink the belly, open the collarbones, lift the face. Shift forward a little bit. Hips stay high, bend your elbows, lower chest and chin. Shrug the shoulders, squeeze in the elbows. Firm your hands, lift your chest, small cobra, point your toes. All 10 toenails down, engage the thigh muscles. Root the pubic bone, lift the heart. Shrug your shoulders, squeeze your elbows in. Feel like your hands pull the mat back toward your hips. Let that engage, fire up more muscles. But do relax the buttocks. Chin in, lift the heart. Exhale, slither down, make a pillow with your hands. Let's bring the hands under the armpits. Come onto hands and knees. Widen your knees. Maybe your big toes touch. And feel like you come into like a wide knee child's pose that hopefully is a really meaningful stretch in your inner thighs. And breathe. Notice if your neck gets tense or you hold your breath. See how much you can just smooth out tension by smoothing out the breath. And then walk your hands back in. It's not that easy. Lift your torso and just see if you can slide your knees back in. We'll come onto the belly to roll over onto the back. So bend your knees, feet on the ground. Arms alongside the body, feet hip distance apart. Inhale, lift up your hips. Lace your hands underneath you, build a shelf with your upper outer arms. Lift your chest toward your chin, inner thighs toward the ground. As if your feet are trying to slide away from you. Exhale, hands out of the way, roll down. Widen your feet and sway your knees from side to side. With your feet on the floor, we'll rest the right ankle onto the left knee. Lift the left foot and lace your hands around that left thigh. Drawing that left thigh in. If you want to stretch the left heel to the sky, you could do that. Drive the heel away. So here, feeling some stretch in the left hamstring muscle group and hopefully the right outer hip group. Still letting the breath be really deep and really full. Let's bend that left knee, thread the right thigh over the left thigh, hold on to shins or ankles, draw the legs in. Exhale, both knees over to the left. Left hand on top, right arm like a T or a goalpost. Look to the right. We'll roll back onto the back. Maybe your left hand just helps the knees up. Bring both feet to the ground. Cross the left ankle onto right knee. Pick that foot up and lace your hands. Shoulders on the ground, face soft, jaw easy. Maybe you stretch that right leg up to the sky, flex the foot. Start to bend that right knee. Thread left over, hold shins, draw the thighs in. Swivel the pelvis if it helps. Let both knees fall to the right. Left arm to the left, look to the left. Inhale and exhale. Maybe your hand helps the knees come back to center. You can draw your knees in, give them a good squeeze, rock a little bit on your low back. Maybe wrap your arms around your shins, hold on to forearms or elbows and curl in, curl up. And then so joyfully lengthening your legs, coming into final relaxation. Maybe a couple of audible exhalations help release whatever may have been stirred. As you embark upon this day of atonement. Coming from a place of clarity, a place of sanity. Where, of course, you take responsibility for what's yours. And still recognize that none of us operates inside a vacuum, that there is a continuous interplay. Even as you take atone, contemplate the wrongs you never intended. I hope there can still be a sense of gentleness and kindness with yourself. Recognizing that very infrequently is life black and white, cut and dried. That nuance and subtlety are always present. And at any given moment, to remember that you always did the best you could. until you have more skills, until you learn more, until you have more life experience. All you can do is the best you can. So inhale, receive the breath deeply. Ah. Make small gestures if you like, wiggling fingers and toes. Rock your head side to side. Knees to the belly, curl into a little ball on your right side. And pause there. A few breaths to affirm that you are on your own side too. Remember to be a good friend to yourself. And then let's come to sit. And just sit for a moment. Close your eyes. Perhaps it's good to see the ways that each one of us, for us to see how we have contributed to the confusion, contributed to the suffering, and use what we discover as fodder for the aspiration to be more skillful and do less or do no harm. Go ahead and drift the arms around behind you. Right hand holds left wrist. Left thumb and forefinger touch. Shine your heart to the sky. And lead with your heart as you fold forward and seal in your practice. Thank you so much.
Thank you. That was great. It was perfect.
Oh, good. Always good to see you, Alice.
Always good to see you too.